Zemlyansky faces an early challenge in the Italian game to knight's defense modern bishop's opening, as Sargsyan sets the tone in Dubai Open 2025 Round 8. On e4. On e5. Knight f3. Threatening knight takes e5. Knight c6. Bishop c4. Knight f6. This position is typical of Italian game to knight's defense modern bishop's opening. Threatening knight takes e4. On d3 played by Sargsyan. Bishop e7. King castled kingside. King castled kingside. Rook e1. On d6. On a4. Knight a5. Bishop a2. On c5. On c3. Knight c6. Knight a3. On h6. Bishop d2. On a6. Knight c4. Bishop e6. On h3. On b5. Threatening pawn takes c4. Knight e3 played by Sargsyan. Queen d7. It is novelty move. Bishop takes e6. Time to think, find the best continuation for Zemlyansky. Pawn takes e6 is best move here, because Knight g4. Rook fb8. Pawn takes b5. Pawn takes b5. Queen c2. Knight h7 position is equal. Let's analyze the main line. Bishop takes e6. Queen takes e6. Pause the video and find the best move for Sargsyan. Knight f5 is logical continuation as Rook fb8. Bishop takes h6. Pawn takes h6. Knight takes h6 check. King g7. Knight f5 check. Sargsyan have small advantage shifting to the main line. Queen takes e6 is not the best move played by Zemlyansky. Knight h4. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Zemlyansky? Pawn b4 is the correct move because Knight hf5. Pawn takes c3. Pawn takes c3. King h7. Queen f3. Pawn g6 position is equal. Let's go to the main variation. Knight h4 is not the best move played by Sargsyan. Knight takes e4. Slightly worse move played by Zemlyansky. Pawn takes e4. Bishop takes h4. Knight f5. Bishop f6. Pause the video and find the best move for Sargsyan. Bishop takes h6 is best move here because Pawn takes h6. Knight takes h6 check. King h7. Knight f5. Rook fd8. Rook e3 position is equal. Let's go to the main game. Threatening knight takes h4. Bishop f6 played by Zemlyansky. Queen g4 is not the best move played by Sargsyan. Threatening bishop takes h6. King h7 played by Zemlyansky. Rook ed1. Sargsyan intends to play. Bishop takes h6. Pawn takes h6. Rook takes d6. Rook a d8. Rook takes e6 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook a d8 played by Zemlyansky. Pawn takes b5. Pawn takes b5. Rook a6 time to think find the best continuation for Zemlyansky. Queen c8 is logical continuation as Rook b6, Knight e7, Knight e3, Queen c7, Rook takes b5. Bishop g5 position is equal. Let's go to the main line. Rook a6. Threatening rook takes c6. On d5 is an inaccurate played by Zemlyansky. Bishop takes h6. Pawn takes h6. Pawn takes d5. Rook takes d5. Rook takes d5. Queen takes d5. Knight e3. Threatening knight takes d5. Queen d3 played by Zemlyansky. Rook takes c6. Bishop g5 time to think find the best continuation for Sargsyan. Queen f3 is the correct move because on b4. Rook takes c5. Pawn takes c3. Pawn takes c3. Bishop f4. Rook c7 Sargsyan heading towards winning. Let's go to the main line. Bishop g5. Queen f5 check could cost the game. Played by Sargsyan. Queen takes f5. Knight takes f5. Rook d8. Do not rush. Can you find the strongest move for Sargsyan? Knight d6 is best move here because on c4. Knight takes b5. On e4. Rook takes c4. Rook d1 check. King h2 Sargsyan have small advantage. Let's analyze the main game. Rook d8. Rook takes c5 is not the best move played by Sargsyan. Rook d1 check. King h2. Threatening rook takes b5. Rook d2 played by Zemlyansky. On h4 stop here and find the strongest move for Zemlyansky. Rook takes f2 is the right idea because pawn takes g5. Rook takes f5. Rook takes b5. Pawn takes g5. On b4. King g6 position is equal. Let's explore the main variation. On h4. Bishop d8 is not the best move played by Zemlyansky. Rook c6. Rook takes b2. Rook takes h6 check. King g8. On f3. On e4. Pawn takes e4. Pause the video and find the best move for Zemlyansky. Rook e2 is logical continuation as Rook c6. King h7. Rook c8. Bishop f6. On h5. Rook takes e4 position is equal. Let's proceed to the main line. Pawn takes e4. Bishop c7 check is a mistake played by Zemlyansky. King h3 time to think find the best continuation for Zemlyansky. Rook c2 is logical continuation as Knight e7 check. King g7. Rook c6. Bishop e5. Knight f5 check. King h8 still Zemlyansky is losing. Let's proceed to the main line. King h3. Bishop e5. Think carefully what is the best move for Sargsyan. Rook b6 is the right idea because bishop takes c3. Rook b8 check. King h7. Rook b7. King g6. Knight d6. Sargsyan heading towards winning. Let's go to the main line. Bishop e5 creates serious weaknesses in the position. Played by Zemlyansky. Rook c6. Take a moment to spot the best move for Zemlyansky. Rook c2 is best move here because Knight e7 check. King g7. Knight f5 check. King h8. Rook b6. Rook takes c3 check. Still Zemlyansky is losing. Let's go to the main line. Rook c6 creates serious weaknesses in the position. Played by Sargsyan. Rook b3. Time to think. Find the best continuation for Sargsyan. Rook c8 check is a strong choice since King h7. King g4. Rook takes c3. Rook e8. Rook c5. Rook e7. Still Sargsyan is losing. Let's explore the main variation. Rook b3 is a major oversight. Played by Zemlyansky. King g4 is a blunder. Played by Sargsyan. Rook takes c3. Rook b6. Rook c4. Rook takes b5. Rook takes e4 check. King h5. Take a moment to spot the best move for Zemlyansky. Bishop c7 is logical continuation as Pawn g4. Rook e5. Rook b7. Rook c5. Rook a7. King h7. Still Zemlyansky is losing. Let's analyze the main line. King h5. Bishop g7 loses position. Played by Zemlyansky. Rook b8 check. King h7. Rook b7. Take a moment to spot the best move for Zemlyansky. Rook e2 is the correct move because Pawn g4. King g8. Knight d6. Rook e6. Knight takes f7. Rook f6. Still Zemlyansky is losing. Shifting to the main variation. Rook b7. Threatening rook takes f7. King g8 is a blunder. Played by Zemlyansky. Rook takes f7. Think carefully what is the best move for Zemlyansky. Bishop a1 is a strong choice since Rook a7. Bishop b2. Rook a8 check. King h7. Rook a7 check. King g8. Still Zemlyansky is losing. Let's analyze the main game. Rook takes f7. Bishop f8 creates serious weaknesses in the position. Played by Zemlyansky. Threatening king takes f7. Rook f6. Victory for Sargsyan. After a hard-fought battle, Zemlyansky resigned, conceding the game.